Good afternoon, everyone. It's Dr. Martin Alexander Gershon. I'm here today with Endeavor Venture Group and Mount Sinai Healthcare Systems to host an AI and Technology Summit here at the Goodwin offices in the New York Times building. I'm absolutely thrilled to be here today with amazing companies, amazing people from all kinds of diverse backgrounds who bring different skill sets into this consortium of companies and people and entrepreneurs in order to drive digital healthcare and particularly AI technologies forward in our healthcare system. The unique quality of this event, I think, marks a collaboration between Endeavor Venture Group and Mount Sinai, recognizing that Mount Sinai has tremendous resources already in their MD PhDs, in their clinical trials, in their accelerator programs. And Endeavor is bringing our ecosystem, which has been built out over the past 20-something years in finance, strategic partnering, clinical trials, an understanding of the regulatory system, licensing opportunities. And as part of that, I am thrilled to be here today with one of the leading companies that probably is unsung in its hero status, which is InterSystems. InterSystems, you will begin to understand, actually takes a critically important platform role in the development of most of the electronic healthcare record systems in the United States and globally. That is just a piece of what InterSystems does. And one of the things that's important, and the reason I'm with Jeff Fried today, who is an important part in the overall process of building relationships, understanding platforms that can bring together important parts of interoperability. The importance of bringing together your innovation as an entrepreneur founder, your ability to bring that digital technology into a large organization like Mount Sinai, usually is going to require somebody like Jeff with an incredible background who understands how do we integrate? How do we bring your ideas and your technology in a real world way, in a practical way, in alignment with what Mount Sinai and other organizations are working on. So Jeff, first of all, thank you so much for being here today. It's a real privilege to work with InterSystems. I know that this is a great opportunity for us to begin to look at where your companies in your accelerator program can fit into our ecosystem and where some of the things that we're doing can bring an awareness to what InterSystems is doing. So thank you so much for coming here today. Tell me a little bit about what you're working on now, what the vision of InterSystems is in terms of growing this emerging company platform, and a little bit about how this event fits into that vision.
Sure. Let me first thank you, Martin, for having me here. And I hope this collaboration becomes a movement, because I think we're in a magic time in healthcare where AI, data coming together, and changes in the healthcare system are really ripe for disruption. So I'm here for InterSystems because our vision is to connect together all aspects of the healthcare system across the universe. And we have a sort of unique position because InterSystems is the software beneath many EHRs, such as Epic or Athena Health or MedTech, is the biggest EHR in China, as well as tech devices, GE Healthcare, Baxter, Medtronic, as well as payers, everyone from Anthem within CVS to many of the Blues. So it's really neat to see how the system works and how the ability to bring things together from a connectivity standpoint as well as from a data and effective data standpoint, it makes great things happen. And for emerging companies, it can be really daunting to take your innovation and figure out how to make it work within a complex health system.
Yeah, no, that is just a great start to a conversation that I expect will span over the next several hours. This is a very practical event. It's unusual because it's not just for investors, even though the word investors is in the title. It's not just for doctors or scientists. It's not just for large organizations. It is a collaborative effort to solve problems so that we can commercialize product. And part of that is getting into the heads of entrepreneurs and founders, which InterSystems has dedicated themselves to most recently, to drive an awareness of how the technology in InterSystems and the relationships can be able to drive, scale, integrate many of the technologies into large organizations. So I think what we're here today to look at is, how do you look at some of these emerging companies, and how can you as an entrepreneur founder learn from Jeff and learn from others about what is needed to be able to work with great companies like this? So maybe you can talk a little bit about what you look for in terms of teams, in terms of leadership, in terms of the ability to predict a successful company.
Fabulous. I think in many ways, like any investor, you think first about the team and the chemistry of the team, and then the market opportunity, and then the innovation. I've done 5 startups myself, and in our venture fund, we also are looking for companies that can sort of be game changers in a niche. I seem to notice many of our portfolio companies have a connection into both the payer side and either the life sciences side or the provider side, because the financing of many of these innovations is one of the tricky elements. So people that know the healthcare system have an advantage, and people that have great ideas and need help in understanding this healthcare system, that's something where you can provide help, I can help, and it's really unlocks doors.
Fantastic. I think what we're going to see here today over the next several hours is an exchange of ideas, just like we're exchanging ideas now. How can we help you as entrepreneur founders? How can we bring some of your technology into great organizations? How can we help with financing, with licensing, with building clinical trials, strategic partnerships and collaborations with organizations like InterSystems and others that you will hear about over the course of several hours is the theme for why Endeavor Venture Group and Mount Sinai Healthcare Systems have been coming together and inviting amazing companies like InterSystems. So Jeff, thank you so much.
You too.
For
I think this
here.
is going to be fabulous, and I hope you are able to come on and watch us.
Stay tuned. There is a virtual link. I hope that everyone can log on live. If you can't, there's a recording that's going to be coming in your inbox soon. Thank you so much.